It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this deep field, a neighborly day for you too. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Soon we're together, let us walk day. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?
Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Rogers has a special treat for you today. Today, we're going to learn about drugs. Can you say drugs? That's right, drugs. In fact, I'm expecting a special package that's going to help us learn all about drugs. That might be Mr. Postman right now. Well, hello, Mr. Postman. Come on in.
Mr. Rogers, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I got pretty good. I got a package here for you.
Great. I think this is the package I'm expecting.
I hope it is, Mr. Rogers. Could you sign here, please?
I sure can.
You know, I love that shirt. Where'd you get that shirt? All those colors just bounce out
Well,
at
it's
you.
a special Mr. Rogers shirt. It's my
Incredible.
own line. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Rogers.
Okay. You have a great day.
You too.
I'll get the door. Okay. I think this is the package I've been waiting for. Let's see if it is. Why, yes, it contains drugs. What kind of drug do we have here? Well, it's cocaine. Can you say cocaine? That's right, cocaine. Okay, it comes in a little bag. It's really nice and convenient. Now, it looks a lot like flour, like your mother uses when she bakes, but it's not really flour. It doesn't do the things that flour does. It's a lot different than that. Okay, let's look at some of the utensils we use. Oh, that's a phone. Hello? It's Mr. Louie, boys and girls, the neighborhood bookie. Well, Mr. Louie. Yes? Well, I don't... Mr. Louie, I don't have it yet. What? I certainly will not. Well, good day to you, too. Now, wasn't that nice of Mr. Louie? He wanted to book me for a show. Mr. Louie is such an interesting character. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yes, cocaine. Okay, now what we need here, we need a spoon. We need a straw. We need a razor. Make sure it's a safety razor. And we need a mirror. Now I'm going to just set this up right down here on the floor. Because when you use cocaine, sometimes you end up on the floor. And it's good to have it already there. Okay. Now, I think I'm already here. Oh, there's the door. Let me get the door. Well, it's Miss Polly, the prostitute.
Hi, Mr. Rogers.
Hi, Miss Polly. You are sure looking pretty today.
Thank you.
What brings you by?
That's what I was going to tell you. You didn't forget our little transaction last week, did you?
I don't think I would ever have a transaction with you, Miss Polly.
Well, Mr. Rogers, your check was hot.
And so are you, Miss Polly.
That's not the case here. I need to get the money or my pimp, Pete, is going to be all over you.
Well, we don't want that. Tell you what, I was just demonstrating to the kids all about drugs, and I so happen to have some drugs with me today. Maybe you'd like to help me show the kids all about it. It's cocaine. Can you
well,
say
in
cocaine?
that case, sure I can.
Well, have a
I
seat
can
right
do more
here on
than
the floor.
say cocaine.
Have a seat, and we're going to go ahead and and
Well,
try
Mr.
some
Rogers,
of this cocaine.
why don't you tell the children how much cocaine you have?
I have quite a bit of cocaine. I was really lucky to get this amount on such short notice. Because, you know, I was planning on doing this show quite a long time ago. But I never really got around to ordering it until just the other day.
Well, maybe you could tell me the name of your junkie friend who got it for you so I could order it.
I don't think so. I have enough problems as it is. Okay. I have a few lines here set up. Maybe you'd like to try one of these, Miss Polly,
Sure.
while I watch. Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Let me try one.
Ooh, that's some good, stuff.
Yes, mighty good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Miss Polly, how would you like the idea of maybe having some of my cocaine for this payment or whatever transaction you might be talking about?
Well, it depends on how much I get.
How about 2 spoonfuls?
Sure, let's see. You've got the spoon?
Do you have anything I can put it in?
I sure do.
Okay. Why, that's a handy little reservoir.
Yeah, it sure is. You know, I'm getting pretty good at this. You know, with the AIDS and all, we don't want the kids to get the wrong idea. Always use a rubber.
Yes, I remember you telling me that the other night. There's one.
There's one. You're getting it all over me and you're wasting this stuff.
Well, I'm trying to make it a heaping spoonful.
That's not heaping enough.
Oh, okay. Well,
One more.
One more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that should do you for quite some time.
Well, gee, I think it will. Thanks a lot.
Well, you're more than welcome, Miss Polly. And thank you for dropping by.
No problem. Anytime.
Let me help you with that door. Bye-bye, Miss Polly. Well, I think I'm done with cocaine for right now. I'm going to put it up. Now remember, kids, don't do as I do. Do as I say. It's very important. Okay, now make sure you hide your cocaine in a very secretive place, because if you don't, well, you might get in trouble. Okay. You know, Miss Polly, she has such good potential. I'm really going to miss her. Now, what was I going to do next? Oh, yes. I was going to hide the... Well, there seems to be somebody at the door again. My, it's sure busy around here these days.
Hey, yeah! What's going on, Rod?
Hello, kids. Come on in. It's
Mr. Rogers.
It's the neighborhood
Mr.
kids.
Rogers.
How the hell is it
Hi.
going, man?
Hi, kids. How are you doing today?
Just great.
Great.
What's the matter to you? What's the matter to you, man? What we're doing?
Why do you call us kids? We're not kids. We don't like to be called kids.
Well, I've always thought of you as kids.
You don't need to be thinking that way anymore, Mr. Rogers. You know why? He cut you up.
Oh, that looks like a mighty sharp knife there. Kids,
Kids.
We're not kids.
You know, man, I'm tired of your show. All my little brothers and sisters like it, and I'm tired of it, because I have to wait till nap time to watch our show.
We don't like your show.
We don't like to wait.
well, I think it's a good show.
We don't.
That's what you get for thinking.
You know, you kids learn a lot, like
What
the
kids?
difference.
What kids?
We're not kids.
The kids right out here,
On what? Right on where?
right here on
Hey,
this
guys.
camera.
Look what I found.
Hey, we're on TV.
We're on TV. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, what's your phone?
Mikey?
She found some cocaine, man.
Cocaine. I found cocaine.
She found some cocaine. You been holding out on us there, Mr.
No,
Rogers?
not at all, kids. In fact, I just got that today.
He's been
Yeah.
holding out on us. Hey, I told you never to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't
warned
mean to.
you once.
I was going to call you, and it
Look,
just
buddy.
got so busy. Miss
We're
Polly,
tired of this.
Miss Polly came by,
We're
and
tired of this.
then oh my! Oh my!
That's what happens when you hold out on us.
Mr. Rogers,
Oh my! That was painful, kids.
shoot, this is a reminder not to do this to us ever again.
Man, we messed you up good, and this time you might not forget about it next time.
Yeah.
Don't you ever hold out on us.
All right, kids. I will certainly remember.
Stand, man. Shut up, Mr. Rogers.
I'll do that. Thank you. Oh, my,
What's up, fool?
that sure did hurt. Oh, Boy, I really like those visits from the kids, but I think they played a little too rough this time. Boy, I tell you, that really hurt. I can't remember the last time I hurt so much. Okay, well, kids, we've learned about drugs and we've learned about cocaine. But remember, always do as I say, not as I do. I think that's the main point I'm trying to make today, kids. So let's just keep that in mind. Now, that reminds me of a joke, a Little Johnny joke. I just love Little Johnny jokes, don't you? Now remember, don't tell this joke to your mom and dads, okay? Here it goes. Little Johnny's got a brand new train for Christmas, and he's playing with it down in his living room. And his mother is listening to him in the kitchen. And Johnny says, "Okay, all of you son of a bitches that want to get off the train, get off. And all of you son of a bitches that want to get on the train, get on." Well, his mother was listening in the kitchen, came out. She was very mad. She said, "Johnny, we don't play like that in our house. You go upstairs to your room and try and think of a nice way to play." So Johnny went up to his bedroom and he thought about it for 2 hours. Then he came downstairs and he started to play again in the living room with his mother listening more closely in the kitchen. So he started to play. He said, "Okay, all of you nice people that want off the train, get off. And all of you nice people that want on the train, get on. And all of you people who are pissed off because the train's 2 hours late, go talk with the bitch in the kitchen." Well, I really like those Little Johnny jokes. They always make me laugh. But remember, don't tell them to your moms and dads. That's very important. Okay, well, now, I've got my cocaine hidden and... Oh, who is that now? It sure is busy.
Hey, Rogers!
Oh, it's Mr. Louie, the neighborhood bookie.
Where's my dough, man? You owe me some dough.
Your dough?
My money.
Your
Money.
Well, you know, dough.
Where is it, man?
That is a very interesting word. Can you say dough again?
Don't mess with my head, man. Just where's my dough? Where's my dough?
Well,
Need the
I
money.
really don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no.
You better get the money.
Gosh, this has been an awfully painful day.
It's gonna be even more painful if you keep messing around with me.
Okay, Mr. Louie, I will get that dough for you. I don't know what you're talking about, but I will certainly
You better be here.
find out.
I'll give you till tomorrow.
Till then, Mr. Louie, bye. My, he's such an interesting character. You know, he's got a lot of potential, too. Well, kids,